So, I bet you didn't know that dogs go through adversity. Well, they do, and it's actually your job to put them through adversity. I'm going to give the flirt pole to Stan here in a second. He's going to get Tron to miss a little bit, and then get him objectively to get the rope. And Tron's pretty quick, so you got to work through, because he starts thinking about it. But anywho, talk a little bit about adversity, things that people can do to work through adversity, and even put their dogs in adverse situations to build confidence in the dog.
So adversity is just something that they have to struggle through. So in the early stages, I'm gonna push the dog, make him miss, hold it right here, take it away, just making him basically fail at the task that he's trying to get. And he has to overcome that and build confidence that he knows the more he puts into it, the more he's gonna work toward that. Then this transfers over to when we're actually playing with the dog. I'm gonna push his face, I'm gonna pinch his skin, may grab his feet, all of these different things, so he learns how to overcome pressure, for lack of better words.
One of the first things I did with Tron is we had all the dogs over here, and everybody started being able to jump over the fence. Now I know this dog could, so one of the most motivating things with this dog is the ball. So I literally sat here, threw the ball over this fence, and you looked up. For one, he was smart enough to open that side. He was like, oh, I'm gonna walk through here. So that didn't work, so I put the tire there. Threw it again. Boing, 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 boing. You go, I knew it. And that was probably when he was 7 months old, realistically. He's about a year now, but you see this drive and this motivation? It's like, bro, give me the rope. So adversity. Making a dog miss too, because you talked about that. So in bite work, let's say somebody comes to your house, somebody kicks the hell out your dog. But you like, hey, you supposed to protect this house. Got you. Jamarcus just stepped in doo-doo. Don't. Doo-doo at its finest. And it was look hot too. You understand with some crap and it'd be your whole foot get warm. You go, oh no, it got me. But you hear this angst? Point is if you can get your dog to miss, you can keep your dog motivated. He does not always need to win. And sometimes we'll tease him up and put the thing up. And they lose. They lose, period. And then come back out the next day and he'll be like this. Oh, you ain't gonna get me again today. And you'll watch him think a little bit better. Here you go, boss. So adversity is challenging your dog to be a better dog.
Hold this. I'm just gonna use this.
Oh, there we go. See?
Because like you said, he likes to cheat with that flirt pole.
I'm gonna put the flirt pole up there.
Good boy. Yes, sir. Good. Oh, that's a big man. That's a big man. So the stick hits, or kicks, as you can see. There he goes. So I want him to know when he punches in, that's how he overcomes the adversity. So here.
That boy got a hard shake. He busted my lip one time.
Oh, come on. He's not there he go, good. And when he wins, that's when the fight starts again. Tell him, oh, you can't.
Out!
So now he knows he's playing with this tug. Now I'm gonna make him work a little harder for it. So jump and miss. So I'm gonna push him. How bad does he want it? Is he gonna go through it? There we go. And when he goes through it, boom, that's how he learns how to win. Hey! Ooh! Good boy.
See, look, now see? That right there is, I'm actually glad you guys are seeing this. Because I'm going to bring Ego out here in a second. And you'll see the difference.
Good boy.
Shout out to the person who commented on one of the videos, said, Tron's a B. And I said, you know, and my buddy's dad, Hunter, he said, you gotta jump on him. He said, you gotta say something back. I said, Tron is a B. That's the truth. Now, I love Tron to death. He's a great dog. I think there's a big opportunity here to build a better dog around Tron, to be clear. But Tron is as good as Ego. And Ego, you see the videos. He'll get on the tires. If it's bite related, that pushing stuff, that don't work on him. That yelling stuff don't work on him neither. I've grabbed his legs and walked him around. He's still not let go. Tron, on the other hand, I love the opportunity to learn from him, which is why I tell people I can never breed him outside of our program, because he needs so much confidence. So much confidence. And being a year old, I still got 4 or 5 years left at least. Dog don't start peaking until he gets about 5 people. peaking. Your dog will look different at 5 years old. He'll look super mature. But we got a lot of work to do. And mind you, I had the hula hoop one time and shook that and he ran away from that. I mean, literally, he was like, I ain't my bite on that. And I was just shaking it. Didn't hit him, none of that. I literally, right here, he was right there, Ego, he'd drop back. He doesn't have as much confidence as presumed. But Ego, it's hard to get him to stop, to be clear. But that's what I need. So I said, I build a program around Ego because he's the one that's out of control. But he's in enough control that I can manage him. And every other dog needs to be that confident. But these pups, they are their mama. Fran's dog got bought. So I got to deal with what I got. And that's not a bad thing. So you did a stick and move. Yep. You did the get him to bite a little bit harder per se, or just bite in. What's another thing that they should be mindful of when trying to build confidence or put their dogs in adverse situations? You yelled a little bit, and that freaked him out too. See what I'm saying? All them little things. Somebody come in the house and yell. If I start yelling, he better not run. But if they come in yelling, he like, oh, I'm in the room. I'm in the room, bruh.
Oh, just like you said, add that hula hoop.
It looked easier than it was on that button. See, look, he's not as motivated.
Good boy. Good.
Now watch this, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna put Tron up, and then go get Ego.
Oh, yes.
And you'll see the difference in confidence. Because I tell you again, nobody's trying to hurt the dog. We're trying to build the dog up. And Tron was so nervous at one point, even that right there. My dad was a good. Oh, see, my dad was a good running back. And one of the things the coaches said that I met, he said, you know why your dad was such a good running back? He never closed his eye when he got hit. He would keep moving. You hit him and he'd be like, he's still moving. Like you couldn't shake him. You couldn't shake a good hurdler. Never bends their hips. It'd be like this. They hit them hurdles and boom. And I used to be able to miss. I mean, Coach Rollins was like, you gonna do this hurdle? I said, I ain't run no damn hurdles. It ain't happening. She said, but when I do the drills, you have to put your hand and go over the hurdles. I never move my hips. You keep your hips still. It's less time you're losing when converting all that force as far as moving forward is concerned. So I'm gonna put him up, let Ego out, grab the rope. You'll see the difference. You'll see the difference. Out.
You wanna start with the hula hoop?
You don't need that with him. Hey. So you're gonna watch Stan go through the same process. He'll make a loud noise. He'll stick and move him. He'll let him win a little bit. I'll bring the hula hoop over. I'll actually grab the hula hoop and shake it around Ego. And it's gonna be a quick clip. We're not gonna overdo this, because for the most part, he shouldn't fret, if you would, as they say. Oh, see that? See the eyes? Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Yes, sir. Good. There we go.
You see the difference?
Good boy.
You yell at Ego, he don't back up. You push him, he just keeps coming hard. And that's what you want the other dog to see. But then the problem is the dogs can become dependent on Ego, because Tron's always more motivated. I couldn't get him across the river the other day. And the day before, we was over there and it was jumping off the ledge into the water. And we couldn't get him to do it without Ego. You go, that's interesting. So what does that mean? You take Tron out of the equation, meaning Ego, my bad, and I start working with Tron for a whole week, just building his confidence up more. Because if he don't know he's an individual, then I ain't gonna never get him to do the stuff I need. And Tron actually has a lot of capabilities, but it just requires a lot of work. But this by far is the most confident dog I have. It's hard to get him to stop. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But that's it. So adversity, stick and move, loud noises, maracas if you got them.
I mean, really anything that you can think of. Make them get in small places. Put something against the fence. Toss the tug over there so they have to squeeze and push through different things. You just want them to overcome obstacles and adversity to get the result that they want. Anything else?
I think that's it. So for now, like, subscribe, share. What's that, third episode or so just on adversity alone. We got a lot more coming to you today. Stay tuned as always. Take care of your dogs. Look, I got you. Oh, TV here with Bully TV.
I was just trying to think about how to do it to show the proper technique, because just because they're gonna bite on a sleeve doesn't mean that they're gonna bite a actual man. So let's leash him up. Do you have your sleeve?
Oh, he does. So, yeah, no, I do. It's in there. It's in there.
So we're gonna leash him up. We're gonna get Jamil out here. You're gonna work him with the sleeve, and then take it off and do civil, and see if you can get him to pay attention to you versus the tug that's on the ground. And then we'll get Rocco out and we'll show him the difference.
Now we got to do that part at the park.
Oh, okay.
This is a real quick one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait on that then. Yeah.
We might could build this around this one. So here's the thing. The question is hey, if the dog, somebody says, I got a good tug, my dog does a good job of tug, I want to be protective. The dog biting on the rope does not mean it will protect anything. It might just protect his rope. That's the thing, because there is such thing called possession, and the dog gets possessive over a toy and motivated by the toy, and that's what he's saying. Is the dog then, if he's civil, he's only interested in what?
Oh, he'll bite stuff, but he's also interested in the man. Versus a dog that's equipment oriented, they don't care about the man. They just want that tug toy.
There you go. And this dog here is definitely equipment oriented. And Stan and I talked about that. I left him on equipment too long, or just like toys and stuff. But as I said, these are iPhone 1s. Remember that brick? That iPhone 1. This is my iPhone 1. We got the 14 to get to, with the new cameras that are popping. But in the iPhone 1, hey, get off me, dude. In the iPhone 1, there's a lot of good things, but we got a lot of work to do. So proof of concept when building a business was, can I take a dog, which I knew I could, and build them up and have a good time with them while also getting to do some light work? Absolutely. So does he have to be perfect? No, but his great-grandson better be. That's why I'm like, wait till I create his. That's my idea. His great-grandson gonna be the man, the myth, and I'll make him a legend. So for now, tugging again does not mean stay.
Yeah, does definitely not mean that, because we can get those pups over there to tug. That don't mean that they don't want to stop a man. But these are good things to develop confidence in your dog being swung off the ground, developing those muscles in his jaw that he will have to use to bite a man. So all of these are good reps. It's just like when you go to the gym and you're boxing, you're punching the bag or the speed bag. You're developing techniques that will transition over to a real situation. But if you never get into that real situation or actually put those things into practice, it's not going to do you any good. So you're going to have to show the dog those things as well.
Okay, food for thought. I'm dizzy as all outdoors. I don't know if there's a dizzy muscle you can work, because I'm dizzy.
The figure skaters.
Oh, that's what they do. What do they do?
Ah, shit, hell if I know. I'll research it though. Because they be spinning like.
They do. And I know I spin right out that rink if I ever hit that many 720s. So at any hoot, question, protection. How do I get my dog to protect me? He loves playing tugs such as that don't mean anything. You never knew you could fight till you got hit in the mouth and had to survive. You could do half the things you did unless you didn't build a confidence or be in those situations. Adversity, as we talked about in another episode, is how you build character in the dog and how you create faith and have a belief in your dog. He's got a lot of adversity to go through. He's literally just maybe 16 months old. Stay tuned, take care of your dogs. Like, subscribe, share.